inside the 40-yard line.
When we had a chance to talk to the coach the other day, what did he tell us, Mike? He said, I want to come out and be aggressive right from the start. And with that big shot downfield here early, I think it's pretty safe to say that's exactly what they have done. Now the key is, can they turn that explosive play into an opening drive touchdown and really get off to a fast start?
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Caught. This is Ayuk. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Purdy. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here's a designed run. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Let's go now.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down. He'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 18 Pioneer.
Back to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Dragon 60. Come 19. Come 19. Mustang 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space. Because in this league, an open...
He is in. His 12th touchdown of the year. extra point. He gets it to go. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Play action now. Purdy. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw and the pass is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Jones. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. They'll turn and hand this one off. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Checking it down. This one is caught. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. We are through one. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Ready.
They send the tight end in motion.
Hut, hut.
Now give on the ground. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He's got it. And the Cowboys move out on top, 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 by 6, 60 by 6. Hut.
He'll go play action. Purdy. And he just does kick that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Hall. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he's going to be taken down.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
Ready,
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
ready. Hey, check that. Street. 60 Eagles, 60. Check, Panther. Check out.
Here's a run. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Cowboys mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. 3rd down and 9.
Go.
On play action, here's Purdy. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. In motion, Lamb.
Street. Hut.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
The ball carried by number 8. Fred Warner in on the tackle. A 2-yard gain.
On fourth down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Cowboys extend the lead to 24-0. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. At the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. Purdy. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. Whoa! He gets free. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. No problem there on the extra point. And the 49ers trying to climb back into this one. It's now 24-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll come up here, first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Second and a yard.
Here we go, set. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 79 Bronco. Ready?
They'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and on third down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
19 Lion.
Now this looks like a design run. First down and more past midfield. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 28-yard line. A big play that time on 4th and 1. It's a gain of 34.
Go.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Warrior 70. Hut, hut.
He'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Ready? 19 tight. 19
look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Back to the air one more time. To the left side, caught by Lamb. And he will get into the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Austin brought in motion. A first down throw for Purdy. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never tried.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. Halftime here on this final weekend of the NFL regular season. As we're off to Orlando, going to check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report. Hi, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2.
Mitch Wishnowsky and your kickoff for San Francisco.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go, set. 18, Pioneer. Check smash.
In motion,
check smash.
Lamb.
Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19.
to the air now on 1st and 10. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Keely Ringo. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go after 8-yard line.
Here's Pacheco. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line. One more time with Pacheco. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
I'm not flying. Trap 60, trap 60.
3rd and goal. It's Purdy. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, 49ers. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year.
The kicker on for the extra point.
That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
The Cowboys take over first down at their own 9-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Alert! Alert! Ready, ready?
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Check go.
Up the middle they go. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Handoff here, up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Now it is 1st and goal.
Ready, ready?
They'll send a tight end in motion.
Hot, hot.
Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Now here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
In motion, Lamb.
79 Bronco, Viking 18. Hut.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Now, faking the give. This one caught at the 4. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Never a doubt on that sideline. The offense stays out. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. Back to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. And more of the same, another interception. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Try the right side this time. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Going to try to pick up the 1st down with his own read.
The running back on the option. Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of only a yard.
On for the field goal now. It's Brandon Aubrey. And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. That is hot. And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there. The fake works, big yardage, and the 1st down.
It's just a backbreaker for the defense. Here you are, you think you have an opportunity to get off the field, surrendering at most 3 points. But now you give up the fake, and now you got to bring your entire defensive unit back on the field, 1st and goal. Now you're thinking, man, I hope I don't give up 6.
Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll go with him again. And he's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. He's got it at the 3.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
And so much for being backed up, he takes this beyond the 25-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big game.
Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. Play action. Here's Purdy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
They'll try it now with Pacheco. He is met and dropped. Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Come on. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Hey, smash.
In motion, Lamb. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. And the Niners are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. He'll go play action. Purdy. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. He works free. Right side. And he'll be taken down. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
The kicker on.
Extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through. And the 49ers are able to edge a bit closer.
49ers 21. Mitch Wishnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And That'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have one remaining. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. In motion, Lamb. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hurt, hurt. 18, Pioneer. Dragon, 60. Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 6.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. The defense dialed in. He's going backwards on that one. Taken down back at his own 5. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory.